This segment is sponsored by Showbride, and Jeff Bristol is with Colonial DJs, and Michelle Carrizales with Morlina Events, and they're here with the details of the Winter Engagement Bridal Show. Welcome to the Hampton Roads Show, you two.
Thank you.
All right, so we were just chatting, and with so many people now just taking in the fact that they may have just gotten engaged over the holidays, it's now time to start planning,
Yes.
and you guys have the perfect event. What should people, we'll start with you, Michelle, what should people expect at a bridal show?
Oh, definitely the vendors that you need for your wedding, from DJ to event wedding planner to photographer,
caterers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like the list goes on and on and on and never ends. And planning a wedding is so stressful. But then add in the pandemic. I'm a COVID bride, so I understand the stress that so many people out there may be going through. But the importance of the show must go on and taking those safety precautions. That's kind of the things that you learn when you go to these bridal events. You get to meet all of these vendors, and that's the hardest part, I think, in a time with the pandemic. Getting in, getting out. You don't want to go store to store to store, you know, building to building, whatever. You can do it all under one roof.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. And now talk to us a little bit about the importance of the DJs and the photographers, because I think those are the two main things on top of the event, the planning space, and then the catering.
Yeah.
Well, your DJ, of course, we're going to execute the timeline that a planner, that Michelle would put together. Photographers are going to be important because they're going to capture it. So the communication between us and the photographers, the videographers, a lot of brides never go into video. So it's important for us to communicate what's going to be happening, so the camera guys can have their films ready, they can have their cameras ready, batteries charged, ready to shoot that particular event, and we don't jump into a bouquet toss or an anniversary dance and then they're not ready to go and they miss it. So
exactly. Now, Michelle, what makes this Bridal Expo different from others?
So it being the 100th show for Showbride, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
Yes, we're actually doing a nice VIP session in the at 1 p.m. before the show. So they're going to be welcomed with a Butler Pass champagne and hors d'oeuvres, and then a panel of wedding professionals, myself, Jeff, a photographer, Mike Dragon, and then McEllis, which is
Bridal,
yes, and then Tiffany Chanel
with
decor.
Oh, perfect. And so this is really the VIP treatment here. And that's kind of what every newly engaged couple wants. You want that red carpet rolled out for you. And to be able to get one-on-one personalized attention, that also speaks volumes. So to get this particular ticket is very important, because you're also going to avoid a lot of the crowds if you're still kind of weary about being out in public as well. But just the amount of information that you guys are filled with.
Oh, sure.
It's going to go such a long way. And what type of commitment, if someone were to show up to the show, bridal show, and they come to talk to you guys, do they have to commit right on the spot? Do they have time to go home and think about their vendors? How does that work?
Oh, they have time. They have time. I mean, but the dates now are kind of getting, you know, booked quickly, especially the DJ. So we do, you know, I know it's overwhelming when they do attend and they, you know, they know look at everything, but within, you know, a week or so, you know, definitely get back because the dates get quickly booked.
Oh, yeah, they do. Trust me, I know from
The
experience.
brides that got engaged over Christmas, over New Year's, for Valentine's Day, they're going to get engaged. They're going to try to be setting their dates, but then you've got the 2020 brides and 2021 brides who've had to reschedule out to 2022. So mix all that together, you're running low on dates.
Exactly. All right, so really quick, we're pretty much out of time, but I want to talk about prizes.
Okay.
There you go.
Big prizes. 8 days, 7 nights to your choice of Mexico or Caribbean. That's grand prize.
What?
And then most of the vendors will have prizes as well. So you know, you can either register, as you're going around to each individual booth, you can go around and register at their booths for prizes, and we'll be drawing those through the show. I know Marsha Jordan from Hampton Roads Wedding Guide, she has like that $500 worth of vendor coupons. So it's a lot of good prizes to win while you're there.
Wow, this is definitely a reason to attend on top of all the information that you guys can get. Thank
And it's
you.
the first one of the year.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Mhm.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
This segment is sponsored by Showbride, presenting the Winter Engagement Bridal Show. It's happening Sunday, January 30th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Chesapeake Conference Center with 1 p.m. VIP early access for the first 50 attendees. Tickets and more info online at showbride.com, and you can get 50% off admission online using the discount code Hampton Roads Show. Make sure you follow them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok with the handle Showbride.